Afternoon Live. Volunteering at your child's school or on your community is a positive thing, but if you want to avoid overscheduling yourself, you need to learn to say no. Here with tips, we welcome back leadership coach Robynne Weaver. So great to see you.
Great to see you too,
This
Hannah.
is a great time of year when all of us, especially the parents with all the school things, I was just telling you, I get so many texts every day that it's overwhelming.
It is, yeah. They call this clipboard season.
Okay.
Because at this time of year, everybody's running around trying to get signups for fundraisers, for sports snacks, for plays, for all types of things. And it can be easy to start to feel guilty when you need to say no.
It's all good stuff, right? We want to support as much as we can, but there's a finite amount that we can all give. So how about this? Number one, start with why it matters.
Yeah, so starting with why it matters is really important, because really what you want to do is make sure that you're protecting your time, your energy, and your values. So if you find yourself starting to overextend, really taking a pause and advocating for yourself is so important. It's important to remember that we're setting example for our kids.
Yeah.
So when we overextend, we're basically saying that our worth is tied to busyness, and that's not true.
Right, but I think a lot of us kind of feel that way. Like over the years, we've made that correlation. So we can stop it, we can make some changes and have some healthier boundaries. Okay, number two, no is a full sentence.
No is a full sentence, absolutely. It's fine to say, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm completely booked this fall, or I'm at capacity. No is a complete sentence. We don't need to fall into over-explaining. A lot of times we go into that and it really opens the door for guilt and negotiation, and it's unnecessary.
It's true, but we do feel so much guilt sometimes. I mean, I'm guilty of doing this. I'm so sorry I can't because XYZ, and here's my life story. And now why am I telling you this? But I just felt so bad I couldn't say no. So just, do you have to kind of practice that a little bit?
I think it's very good to practice it. Just practice in advance, maybe in the car or in the mirror. The more and more you can get used to not over-explaining and just letting no be a complete sentence, the easier it becomes.
Okay, back to the guilt. Swapping guilt for gratitude. How can we go about that?
This is such an easy one. So instead of saying, I'm so sorry, you can just say, thank you for thinking of me, but I can't take this on at this time. Or thank you for thinking of me, I'm at capacity this fall.
And that's it.
That's it.
You made it so simple.
There's a big difference between being nice and being kind.
Okay.
And sometimes if we're being nice, we're falling into that people-pleasing trap.
Yeah.
So if you come back into kindness, you can be both kind and assertive at the same time.
Sometimes you type up a really long text and you've kind of overdone it and you go, wait a minute, they don't need to hear all this.
Yes.
Thank you so much, can't do it today, end of sentence, and then you can move on.
Right.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, this is a great rule, no immediate yeses. How does that work?
So this was a rule that I used to write on a little post-it note and keep where I could see it, because I had a habit of just knee-jerk reaction, saying yes to every request that came in for my time. And what happens is when we say yes automatically, we start to feel resentful and we start to feel burnt out. And a lot of times we just need to give ourselves a little bit of a pause. Even just, can I get back to you tomorrow? I need to check my calendar, can make a big difference.
Yeah, and then you have more clarity the next day to go, okay, how valuable is this? Do I have the bandwidth? All those little questions in between that can help you find a more healthy answer for yourself.
Yeah, and you don't get in that awkward trap of double booking yourself because you said yes right away without checking.
That's the worst. Nobody wants that to happen. Okay, tell me about this one, practicing micro no's. What's a micro no?
So if it's hard for you to say no to bigger asks, try with small things first. So maybe you're in a group thread that stresses you out. You might ask to be removed from the group text thread. Or maybe you're in an email list that you want to unsubscribe from. Doing small micro no's can help you sort of build that muscle, so when you need to give a bigger no, you're prepared.
That makes sense, because it does take a little courage sometimes to say a big no. But like you said earlier, when you say yes to everything and then you double book and then you're actually letting more people down, and that's not your goal in the beginning. Your goal is to be there for everybody, but that's kind of impossible.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story for all of this is not to say yes at your own expense. Of course, we all want to participate, we all want to show up for our kids, we all want to have a good time this fall, but just making sure that you take the time to pause and check back in with your values.
Yeah, make those yeses very valuable, and then the nos, they matter too.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hannah.
Great to see you.
Yeah,
okay,
you
we'll have
too.
more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.